Good morning, students. Today, in this lecture, we are going to see the topic Management Information System from the course MIS, and today we are going to see the first unit of this MIS course, and it is related with the meaning and role of MIS. We can say that MIS is a journey from data to information intelligence. So, objective of today's lecture is to understand the concept of management information system. We need to understand the leadership role of management information system in achieving business competitive advantage through informed decision making. For this, we need to understand the MIS is defined as an integrated system of man and machine for providing the information to support the operations, management, and decision-making function in the organization. So before studying MIS, let us first understand what is management, what is information, what is system, and then we come to the topic that is management information system. So what is management? Whenever we want to achieve a common objective or common agenda, in the background, we need to manage various things. We need to manage the data, we need to manage the operations, we need to manage the various systems. So, if all these tasks are worked effectively, then there is the large probability or maximum probability that the common objective is definitely get achieved. So, we can say the definition of management as it identifies a special group of people whose job is to direct the effort and activities of other people towards the common objective. Some researchers also tell that management is the process of coordinating work activities so that they are completed efficiently and effectively with and through other people. So, to achieve this common objective, top management or higher authority need to take some decision. They have to predict the particular action and whether that action is correct or not. Based on that, the whether our objective is successfully achieved or not, it is depending. So, to take the appropriate decision, to make the correct decision, to achieve our common objective, the top management need to have the information. And this information is very critical if it is not extracted by the proper method. So this information is critical. Why it is critical? Because the information we have is not the information that we want. The information we want is not the information we actually need. The information we need is not at all available. So there should be proper description available that what we want, what we have, and what is our actual need. If all these things are appropriate, then only decision given by the top management is correct, which is having the maximum probability of the success. So, to extract this information correctly, we need to have the data in the proper format, data with the actual value. So, information is data because it is extracted from the available data which is having some value. So, information is a data that has been manipulated to be useful to someone. The someone is nothing but the top management or the managerial level which takes the decision for the common objective. Information must have value. Information tells people something that they don't know or confirm something that they suspect. Why we need this information? As we have discussed just now, the top management or managerial level have to take some decision. So to make this decision correct, the information is needed. So to ensure effective and efficient decision leading to prosperity of the organization, we need to have the correct information. Now, as we have understood that information is extracted from the data, whereas data is also having some value and information is also having some value. Now, let us understand what is the difference between data and information. Data are your raw facts, okay, whereas these raw facts are get processed to extract some information from it. So data are raw facts, whereas information is the processed fact. Once the information is extracted, then we can say that our data is a dead store facts. Since we need to extract the information, this data should be organized properly. This data should be stored properly so that it is available at any time, at anywhere also. So for that actually we need to have we need to take the help of information system. So data is a dead store facts, whereas information is live presented fact. But for this live presented facts, in the background there is a data. But once the information is generated, the data is a dead stored fact. Data is inactive because in future information is going to be used by the managerial level or the top management. So you can see that data is inactive because it exists only at the back end, whereas information is active because it is being processed data for knowledge base to have some decision, to make some appropriate decision. Data is technology oriented because to extract the correct information, and this extraction should be fast, it should not be time consuming. So if we organize this data with the help of technology, if we extract the data with the help of technology, then obviously the task is simpler and fast. Whereas information is business oriented because information is generated to make the appropriate decision so that the organization objective is achieved. So the information is business oriented. Now we have understood what is management, what is information. Now let us discuss about the system. When we apply a system to achieve a particular objective, that means we are setting some components, we are setting some processes, and these components, processes, or we can say the modules are working integrate with each other, and if they are working properly, then it will produce the correct output. That means we can say that a system is a particular thing which takes some input, processes that input and gives the output. So input is given by the end user and it is processed by with the available components. Now that component may be software or hardware components, that component may be your modules, okay. And to implement this system, we need to have the integration of man and machine, because man is the person who is going to use the system, and machine, we can say machine is a particular part which actually executes the system. So let us see the definition of system. A system is a group of integrated components working together towards a common goal by accepting inputs and producing output in an organized transformation process. These are the characteristics of useful system. A system is a whole. Components of a system are interact or integrated. Systems are goal seeking. Systems have input output. System have must be controlled. System forms a hierarchy hierarchy of components, hierarchy of modules. System exhibit differentiation. Now let us move towards management information system. We have discussed individually each word of this MIS. We have discussed management, we have discussed information, and we have discussed system also. Now let us discuss as a whole. MIS is also known as information system and decision system or computer-based information system. Now let us understand the definition of MIS. MIS is defined as a system which provides information support for decision making in the organization. It is also defined as an integrated system of man and machine for providing information to the operations, management and decision making functions in the organization. MIS is defined as a system based on the database of the organization for the purpose of providing information to people in the organization. So, in short, we can also say that MIS is a computer-based information system. So, now let us understand in short what is MIS. We need to have the data. From the data we extract the information. That information should be right. It should be presented to the right person. That information should be available at the right place, at the right time, in the right form, in the right format and at right cost. Okay, so management information system move around the information, how that information is generated, whether it is correct or not, to whom we are presenting that information, is that person is appropriate or not, whether we are presenting it, providing it at right place at right time, okay, whether whatever information we are extracting, we are providing, whether that information is in the appropriate format which is expected by the managerial level, and what is the cost involved in extraction of this information or generating the information. All these things are nothing but the MIS. So MIS is the term which move around the three components, that is at the basic level there is data and information. It is provided to the people. Okay, now these people may be your top management or managerial level people, or the information or data is also generated by the lower end of the management level. And to have this correct output from data or information or by the people, if we have the technology in hand, then definitely the generated output is correct, and obviously this in turn the decision made by the people or the higher authority is correct, and in turn the common objective of the organization is achieved. So, today in this lecture, we have discussed what is MIS. Thank you. Stop, Nare.